Hello.
We live?
We are live on the interwebs.
Hi.
Now to
Hey,
break
from
it down.
Saturday Night Live. Oh, wait.
Oh, Monday Night Live. Here we go. Good. Well, hello and happy Monday. Everyone's super pumped.
Oh, yeah.
I heard at least one comment that we need more D&D this last week.
We need more D&D-ness.
More D&D-ness.
More Edge of Darkness.
One of these times we'll take like a holiday day or something and just roll out. Do a long session.
Roll out.
We're gonna get everybody in person and do a long session.
Ah,
I think that'd be cool.
That would be
noon
cool.
Noon to midnight.
Yeah. In a ventless basement with White Castles. Yeah.
Remind me to bring my face mask or my respirator and an oxygen tank.
Oxygen recommended.
We could eat through all his content in one night.
We'll stick one of those box fans at the top of the stairs to kind of like shoot all the air out and get some ventilation in there.
How you're using
Share it with the women. Yeah.
Anyways,
you see your dog pass by the fan and it'll just keel over. It'll just be like paws up, X's on the eyes.
We are here and we are ready to dive back into it. I think I've got everything ready here.
You roll your 20s?
I did. The D20 that was chosen tonight rolled a 20 on the choice.
Of course.
So
wait, didn't we go down the hallway? Oh no, we didn't go down
the
hallway.
No, you did not.
You just opened the door.
You stopped us right beforehand. It's very sad.
Yeah.
Next time you should do like a to be continued.
The door is open, so
next time on Edge of Darkness. In a world.
Yeah. I don't have that kind of voice, but yeah, that'd be cool. Wow, where we left off last night. Whew.
Feels like last night.
If we left off last night, we all lost our bodies in Valheim. It was on this little point. Desquitos suck.
Yes.
No. D&D, where we left off. The party ventured deeper into the magic quarter, and upon investigating one of the doors, were surprised by opening up a pathway to some spindly creatures as spiders rushed out toward them, and their magic seemed quite ineffective. Moving forward, they found themselves thrust into another odd door situation to reach the glyphs on the floor and find the last key. Inserting the keys into the large golden door, it rumbles open, and before them is a long hallway that ends in darkness at the end.
Anybody see anything down there?
I was down there a little bit. Let's just walk it. Nothing.
I'm going to switch out and just kind of shoulder the staff, and then bring out my rifle.
Okay.
You adjust your volume, Blaylock. You are
Is it?
very quiet again.
How about
That's fine.
That's
on
better.
mine.
Okay.
Feel like you
I'll
got a pair,
just
boy.
put it in my mouth next time.
That's really good.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Open myself up to that one.
I'm going to put the goggles back down.
Okay. The hallway
So
itself is
60
lit.
feet.
It's just
Okay.
the room at the end that's darkened.
Oh, there's a room at the end.
Start heading down.
All right. What's the order?
I'll stand next to Arlo since there seems to be enough room.
We're going 2 by 2.
Yeah. Grayson and I'll go first.
Hold on a moment, and I'm gonna take one of the ball bearings that I have and use one to load the rifle, and then I'm gonna take another one. I'm gonna tinker with it so that it glows.
Okay.
Only a 5-yard radius. I want to throw it down the hallway.
Okay. Give me a strength check. Let's see how far you throw it.
As Blaylock's loading up his gun, I'm like nervously getting out of the way as he's moving it around. Watch where you're pointing that thing.
Son of a turd. 11.
2 feet.
With all
Why
that
do I even
strength,
have these gloves?
you give it a toss. It goes about 30 feet, and you hear it ding, 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 and it just barely rolls into what looks like, you can see where the room starts to open up at the end.
Those aren't the best for throwing there, Blaylock.
I don't like going down empty hallways.
I'm sure there's something down there for us to fight. Can't wait.
I do not share your fervor.
Gonna just start walking.
I am.
Whistle while I walk.
ready. Thank you.
All right, Arlo
Might
begins.
want to be a little more quiet as we continue on. We don't know what's down here.
Taking all the fun out of it, I suppose, because I like you.
Well, I like living, and I don't need to be surprised.
Okay. How far do you want to move down the hallway?
All the way. At least I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Only if you'd like to.
I would like to stealth.
We haven't done that in a long time.
20 for a total of 25.
Ooh-wee.
Arlo's not
I got it.
stealthing.
I got an 8.
Is that with your disadvantage?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
You have plate
Plate?
or heavy.
I got a +4 on my stealth. Why? Oh, well, fine.
You're at a
Is
permanent
it
disadvantage?
marked? Is it marked for disadvantage?
No,
Yeah, it should say like a D on there or something.
I know it doesn't, because
Oh.
Nemoria was a disadvantage, but no, I don't have it. I
Okay.
don't have a disadvantage on it.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm just assuming that you did.
Unfortunately, Blaylock got a 17 on a stealth check after an 11 on a strength check.
That seems plausible.
From a Minotaur.
Zormir rolled pretty poorly. Only got a 22.
Drakkenwald is broken. It's broken.
Oh, it's because it's a breastplate.
Yeah.
It's not chainmail. All right.
And I still rolled an 8.
You still rolled an 8. Yeah. One second here. All right. You slowly move down the hallway, and as you get close to the room, the room begins to illuminate, bathing the room in a soft hue of the fire and sconces along the wall. The smell of just dust from being the first people here in quite some time fills your nose at dry, since the air is really thin. Almost hurts to breathe in the cool air. Looking around, you can see that the walls themselves seem to have gold inlaid into them, because they reflect back in various designs all the way around the room coming from the firelight. You see large gargoyle-like structures protruding from the walls, mouths open as if to swallow you whole. And in the center of the room is a large pillar. Wrapped around it looks to be the statue of a multi-legged centipede-type creature. Eyes looking down at you in judgment. As you peer from side to side, you see there's a door to the far west and east side of the room. Let me show you what you're looking at.
Are we rolling for initiative yet?
Oh, ye of little faith.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What in the world were these dwarves into?
Yes, I know that's a freaking snake. I don't...
Wait, what's it supposed to be? I missed that. It's a
It's
pillar
A
of what?
centipede.
It's a centipede-like
Why?
type creature wrapped
Oh.
around a pillar.
I can't
I
see
don't-
inside yet, right? All I can see is just the centipede pillar.
Sounds
No,
like
it's all... You can't see the other stuff because you're not fully in the room
Yeah.
yet, but
How dark is the room?
it's
the
illuminated.
Room lit up
Oh.
when we walked in.
Oh, right.
I don't know, but there's some wild stuff down here.
That pillar is quite ominous. Be
I don't have a good
careful.
feeling about this room.
Zormir, maybe you should go up and touch it. You like to touch stuff.
No.
Not maybe Laylock. You want to examine what we got going on up there?
I would have preferred to stay back, but that's fine.
Zormir, you might want to check for traps.
I'm gonna kind of nudge Blaylock forward.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward with him.
Okay.
Don't worry, Blaylock. I got your back.
I didn't say I didn't have his back. He is paying me for this type of thing, but
I wasn't talking to you. I was just merely stating something. I know you got his back.
I don't
Be
want
on
to
guard
step
for
on
those.
anything.
Those gargoyles. I have seen gargoyles do many a ill thing.
Feels like they're watching us.
I'm
Like
more
this.
concerned about what may spew from them. So be careful.
Without touching it, I'm gonna go up to the one on the right of me and look up and peer into its mouth.
Okay.
Be looking to see if it looks like there's any. See if it's trapped, or see if it looks like there's any holes for something to spew out, anything of that sort.
It's hard to see from this angle on the floor. I mean, they're fairly high up in the air,
Try
probably
and jump up.
10, 15 feet. So looking
Oh,
down
I
into
can't.
its mouth is unlikely.
Okay.
I will lean up against the wall by the entrance.
Okay.
To the right, east of Laylock.
Arlo, Blaylock, what are you going to do?
I'll go up to the pillar.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the pillar, and then I'd like to just investigate it to see if there's anything out of the ordinary about this pillar laden with a centipede.
Okay. Give me a investigation.
24.
Okay. You start looking at it, and it's actually quite fascinating. From what looked like a statuesque part of the pillar, you actually see several gears running down the inside, like two plates separated, and you can see gears running down the middle. And you kind of take a look at them, and it's quite fascinating that you find out this is not stone at all. It's cold to the touch and metal. And as you touch it, you hear the gears, and the centipede-like creature raises up, eyes glowing.
Careful.
And Arlo and Grayson, in Dwarvish, you hear, "Who is the prime maker of all things under the ground?"
My head's gonna whip around, hearing this sound that I don't understand.
And you just hear as legs and things move and snap around, and you hear the gears just spinning.
Guys, what's happening? What's happening? What did it say?
Well, it seems to want to know who the prime maker is.
Speak the name.
Craft.
Don't you have a book, Blaylock, that gave the history of this place?
Craft.
You see its head bend down.
Guys, why aren't you panicking?
Incorrect. Intruders. And all these legs begin to bust out. Roll initiative.
Book of all the history down here, and you just throw out a name.
That was a fair choice, though.
Oh, was
It
it?
was the name in the book. Yeah.
Dirty 20 for Grayson.
Give me 1 second here.
Why aren't you guys freaking out?
Why freak out? We've got something big to fight.
And to kill us. Oh no, it's like a centipede. Send
I
it to
should have
dragon.
taken more time to read those books.
Yep. I think I suggested that a couple days ago. What? How long have we been down here? I don't really recall.
It feels like it's been a long time.
So you've only been down there like you're on your second day.
A decent
All
amount
right.
of time to spend in a little cramped spot.
Grayson, you had dirty 20.
Yep.
Okay. Blaylock.
8.
Zoramir
19.
and Arlo.
19.
All right. Grayson, you are up.
I am going to run behind Blaylock and use my action to pull him behind me.
Okay. You're just going to kind of grab a hold of him and throw him behind you?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a strength
Get
check.
back!
That's my sneak attack. Damn it.
That is a...
You would still have sneak attack because
15?
Grayson's in range.
It
Okay.
has to be right next.
So you run up behind him, Blaylock. You feel yourself lift up and kind of spin backwards as you're thrown behind. He is leaving immediate range, so he will take an attack of opportunity.
I'll cast shield.
Okay. It goes
Wait, can
to
I do that on a reaction? Can we
Yep.
have a reaction within a reaction? All right.
it's your reaction, so now both of your reactions are burned. So its teeth snap down and bite into this magical field around you. As he whips you around. And Grayson, anything else?
That's my action, so
All right,
that's it for now.
Arlo, you are up.
Going to go up within range.
Okay, where do you want to be?
Um,
Here or in front of Grayson or?
well, let's see. We're talking to centipede, right? So, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Come on. 21 to hit
All right, that hits.
for a whopping 15.
All right.
I'm going to swing again. Ooh. 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
And 11. Swing and scream and rage.
All right, you take out your sword, and with a few elegant slashes, you cut into it. You hear the metal against metal, and it seems unfazed but damaged by it. Zormir, you're up.
All right. I am going to take out my rapier and start charging at it. Put a foot down, try and take a stab at it, and then somersault over, disengaging to the other side.
All right, so where do you want to be for the fight part?
So, for the fight part, I'm running at it diagonally.
Okay, so you're up
Okay.
here.
Kind of hit it at
Right,
its
so right
midriff.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
27 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. Oh crap. 38 points of damage.
38. Okay. All right, and then you wanted to disengage
Disengage over onto the other side of it.
to the other side.
I'm running up to it, slamming down with my rapier and like somersaulting over its body to the other side.
That's a bit much to do.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, done that before. Okay, I'll just
You're going
disengage back
diagonal.
then.
Yeah. Because you've got 50. You got 15 feet of movement. So where do you want to?
I'll just disengage backwards then.
Okay. All right. You run up, thrusting into the creature. You just hear the gears grind against your blade as it enters into its body, and you rip the blade out and stand back and just slowly kind of back away as it doesn't even seem phased by your thrust. But you can
Really
see
not.
you can see the hole where it went in.
Is this considered a large or huge creature?
A huge creature.
Okay.
All right, its turn. First thing it's going to do, I need Grayson and Blaylock to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
18.
Okay.
18.
Both of you 18s. Good deal. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so you take half that. You would have taken 73 points of damage,
Oh.
but you take 36 points of damage as it raises up and an arc of lightning fires from its mouth straight forward, slamming into Grayson and arcing over into Blaylock. And then it's going to turn to Arlo. And attempt to grab you. And it constricts you. It wraps its body around you, holding you in place. You are now grappled, and you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage and 17 points of slashing damage.
And
So you are now grappled and restrained. And it is going to bite you.
well, of course. Expect nothing less.
Does bite you. Second.
That's a lot of numbers to add up.
It is a lot of numbers. I don't have that many fingers.
He's got to get an abacus out there.
Oh my goodness.
So you take 12 points of piercing damage as it wraps around you, squeezing you, and you look up and you see this mechanical maw open up and the jaws unhinge and you hear the gears widen, and all you see is the mouth come down on top of you, and all the rest of you see Arlo disappear as he's swallowed inside the creature.
Oh, Jesus. Get your character creator up.
Blaylock, you are up.
Well, that changes things.
No shit.
I was gonna have some fun, but I guess we're gonna have to go to the force turret. Excuse me, the arcane protector. So we use action, bring out the arcane protector. He can come out to the right of Blaylock.
Okay. Look at this. I already had it ready.
Boom. All right. All right, so it's gonna move up. Does that put it within range of Zoramir?
How far do you want it to move up?
I just want it to move up 5 yards. If that puts it within an appropriate range.
Yeah.
Or
Yep, that's 10 yards or 10 feet.
yeah, 15 feet. Got it, good. I need
So-
15. All right, it's gonna pulse.
Okay.
Pulse.
Uh,
12 temporary hit points to everybody.
Arlo, I'm going to say that would hit you because you're inside of the creature
Wait.
and you're 15 feet away.
That's done right.
You said you hit me for 38 points of damage?
Yeah.
36.
36.
36. Oh, well, disregard everything. I'm down.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, no problem. I'll take care of that in a minute. Then I looked up my HP. I'm like, oh, hi.
How
Hi,
did you
HP.
that low?
I was down.
Oh, so we don't get the hit points?
No, you
No.
get nothing. There's no turret. There's no nothing. There's just a dead minotaur.
all right. I need you to make a death saving throw then instead.
My mistake.
That changed real quick.
17.
Okay, that is one success. Grayson, you're up. You hear Blaylock thud behind you as your passive perception's high enough for that.
That changes a lot. I turn around, pick up Blaylock, and run out of the room.
Where are you running to?
Straight back.
Okay.
So 20 feet, I guess, since it's half my movement.
Okay. You do notice that the door you came through has sealed when this.
Oh, great.
For my action, let's see. I'm going to dump a superior potion down
Okay.
his throat. So that's 8d4 plus.
All right, I'll let you roll that up. In that case, the digital dice are nice. You got to do.
Yeah.
That's what I did with the big dice rolls.
So 19 plus 8.
So, Blaylock, you open your eyes and you feel your wounds closing, and like you see slight burned parts of your clothing. And Grayson's looking down at you, and you see an empty flask in his hand.
Thank you.
That's to be more careful. That's my turn.
All right, Arlo, it is your turn. You are blinded while you're in here, but you're definitely like you know where this thing is. So go ahead.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I've been sitting here trying to think about what I could do.
You can
Could be
attack
inter-
when you're swallowed. You can attack, but you have
Interesting.
disadvantage as
Oh.
as gears are grinding on your on you inside of this thing.
Okay. Then what I want to do then, I'm going to give myself fighting spirit. Use my bonus action.
Okay.
So then that, since that's advantage, then that would just bring it up to a straight roll.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty then. And that sucks. 13.
That does not hit.
I did. So this one does. 20
That hits.
for 12 points of damage. I'm just gonna like try to shove it right through where I'm at, trying to poke it out. Poke it out of him. Make a hole.
Okay. You kind of thrust upward, just and pull it out, and you can see a little bit of the light through, but it's not enough to make any difference. The sound of the gears twisting inside of the creature is almost deafening, as you're not sure why it's eating anything. Zormir, it is your turn.
Where are you guys going? I nervously look to the side and run back up to him, this time aiming. How exposed is its belly?
I mean, it's kind of snaking around, so you can see its belly. Yeah.
I'm gonna aim for its belly and try and slash it open.
Okay.
$20 dirty to hit.
That does hit.
Now, do I get sneak attack on this?
No,
Oh,
Well, I'm right there.
but you're not a distraction.
Oh, I could be.
13 points with that.
Okay.
And then I am going to disengage back again.
All right. 13 points. You slash into there. Arlo, you see this rapier go whoosh, right in front of your face and then pull out. But you're still inside. It's the creature's turn. First.
No, he doesn't get that back. I know what you're doing.
Technically.
Oh, fuck.
Go ahead.
My cruel.
Hold on.
second roll.
There's a lot that goes on here. So give me a moment. It's 20 feet. You're actually out of the range anyways, unless it moved up. And Zoramir is the bigger threat right now. So, Zoramir, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
My favorite. 29.
Okay, that just made it. You would have taken 65 points of lightning damage. But
Sorry, 28, not 29. Does that change things?
Still lucky.
so you take 32 points of lightning damage.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
All right.
So you take another half.
17.
Yep. Rogues, man.
Love it.
As lightning just engulfs you. Like you just see the mouth open up and you see the gears start spinning and it just... And then it moves toward you.
Oh no.
And it's going
It's
to...
gonna eat us all.
Does hit on the constrict.
Like this.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning. And 13 points of slashing.
Awesome.
As it wraps around you and you just start getting cut as it squeezes and squeezes. Okay. It's now going to bite at you.
How many attacks does this thing have?
And it does hit.
Oh, he's coming to join me.
Fortunately for him, it can only swallow one creature at a time.
Oh.
Be hacking and slashing at the inside of that thing's stomach.
For 15 points of piercing damage.
Oh dear lord, this is not good.
Okay, and then Arlo.
I do have a question since I've never been in this position before.
Right?
Would my breath attack, would that affect me since I'm inside the stomach?
No.
Okay. All right.
Arlo, you are going to take 22 points of acid damage as it begins to digest you.
Of course. I'm down.
All right.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Okay. Blaylock, you are.
I don't get attacked.
Why? You already went.
Oh.
You go after Grayson. You missed your first cut.
Oh.
And you,
Okay, I apologize because you had said Arlo. That's why I thought it was my turn.
nope.
Never mind.
It happens. The digestion happens during the creature's turn.
Okay.
Like I said, there's just a lot going on.
Right.
Blaylock, you are up.
I'm gonna grab onto Grayson's arm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell him, take this and finish it. And I'm gonna cast haste on him.
Okay. Grayson, you feel yourself, your blood start pumping, your heart start racing, and as your eyes gain a sheen, and you just feel like quick.
Oh, and then I'll use half my movement and stand up.
Okay.
Bonus action to ready my rifle.
All right.
That's
Oh
it.
boy.
Grayson, you're up.
All right, so my movement is doubled. So now I have 80 feet. My AC
Jesus.
is now 21. Okay, first I'm going to try and rodeo this motherfucker. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to jump onto the creature's back.
All right, that's going to be an acrobatics.
Not according to our new variables. climb onto a bigger creature. It is my dex against its dex.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess acrobatics.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because if you don't
I
want
was
to use
reading
your
them like it
acrobatics
says
bonus.
dex on dex, so. Okay.
Let's see.
That is a 24 for me.
All right. That is a 9 for him. So you run up and jump on his back.
What I'm going to try to do is for my first attack, I'm going to try to swing the. What I want to do is I want to swing the whip around it and grab onto the other end, kind of like a saddle, like I'm holding onto the reins.
Okay.
I mean, I want to do damage while I'm doing it, but I want to try to
You want to bridle it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. First, make your attack.
It is a dirty 20,
Okay.
and I'm going to dump. She's not important. I'm going to dump a Monster Slayer die into that. That is 19 damage.
Okay. You do have advantage on that attack.
It's less, so I'm still good.
Okay. So 19 damage.
All right, second attack. I'm gonna try to seesaw the motherfucker.
So your first attack, you're trying to bridle it, right?
Yes. Well,
Okay. Or are
I
you
wanna
doing it on your
hit.
last attack?
Does it not take any damage from the whip when I do this?
It'll take the damage as it goes around, but you have to make a dex check to catch the other side.
Okay. 18.
Okay. You catch the other side, so you have a hold of it, and it's around the neck area. You're holding your whip.
Okay. So I guess we can say that was one action, or that was I used my. Yeah. Okay. I get to attack again. I'm trying to think of this because
You've got two
he
hands
gives
holding
me-
onto the whip right now.
All right, and I want to with this attack, I want to pull back and forth so the whip is doing damage to the creature.
Oh, from the sharpened edges.
Yes.
Okay. I'll allow it. That's fine.
That is an 18.
That'll hit.
I'm going to dump another. I have the Slayer die. $17 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to. Haste gives me a second attack or a second action, right? Blaylock.
Blaylock.
Yes.
Continue to do that 2 more times. Natural 20.
Okay.
Going down.
I'm gonna say this is what, slicing or slashing.
Yeah, slashing.
That is maximum damage. So that is. I'm going to use another Eye of the Slayer.
Yeah, you get one additional attack from the haste.
Mhm. Okay, so yeah, so I did my first attack. This is the haste attack.
Yeah, so this is your third one, right?
Yes.
All right.
So max damage would be 17 plus the D8. 23.
Okay, 23 damage.
I'm going to use action surge and you get 2 more attacks. Natural 19.
Okay.
Double damage, and the target must make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn. So that is
What was it, DC 12?
Yep.
16.
Okay. So 30 damage on that one. And my last attack. $11.
That misses. So, 3 hours later, Grayson comes running from the hallway. Zoramir, you see this happen, and he just leaps into the air, and as he does, you see him raising the whip, and he brings it forward, and as he does, it wraps around the neck, and just without even looking, he reaches up and grabs the end, and he rips backwards, and you see the head of the creature rear back, and he begins just kind of sawing it back and forth, and you just hear, you see sparks and hear gears grinding as it just, you see the chain cutting and cutting at the head, big open gashes, and oil and spears spurt out toward you as he's riding this like some sort of horse.
This is not a rodeo I want to be at.
Arlo, it's your turn.
You say it was my turn?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Internet's cutting out a little bit. All right, I am going to cast Fighting Spirit again.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to split the belly open.
All right.
That is 27 to hit.
That hits.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
And 21 to hit.
That hits.
And 12 points of damage.
All right. You just begin wildly slashing best you can, and you can't seem to cut your way out, but there's definitely holes, and you hear something going on outside. Like, you feel the creature shifting in unnatural ways, and hear lots of grinding. Zoramir, you're up.
Alright. Clutching my gaping open wounds that are all over my body, I'm just gonna take another slash at this thing with my rapier. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
At 24 points of damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to disengage, hobbling over to Blaylock.
All right. 5, 10.
As far as I can possibly go.
Okay, you can get right up there to the corner, and you kind of, so you thrust into kind of the gash that Grayson has opened up in the neck, trying to dislodge some gears. You rip a few out, so you see some of them slide down the blade of your rapier, and then you flip backwards and run over to the wall, and you just kind of brace yourself against the wall, breathing heavily. Sword drop to the tip of the sword drop to the ground, and you're just
breathing very laboriously.
The creature's turn. It was another 5, Mike.
Who is it attacking?
We've been doing this well. We know what that means. Do your worst.
Zoramir,
You don't want it to have that lightning attack again. None of us can take that, even half damage.
Zoromir, make a dexterity saving throw.
It doesn't matter. I'm down. 18.
Okay. There's not-
35 points of lightning damage.
Well, it's glad that you saved because you would have taken 83 points of damage.
Oh, hey!
Jesus.
I'm guessing you're going to take uncanny dodge on this also.
Yeah.
I realize the situation, but you take 41 points of damage cut in half, 20 points. You take 20 points of lightning damage.
I just, as much energy as I can possibly muster to stand up, take an eye, squint, see it turn towards me, blast it against the wall, and I fall face first onto the ground.
So the mouth opens up, and it's almost like the world enters into slow motion as you see the gears spin up, the familiar look, and the sparks start arcing, and they fire forward, and your face just illuminates as this beam of arced lightning slam into the wall, and you pushed up against the wall. The world goes dark, and you slide down to the floor.
Back into this place I am very familiar with.
And
Ugh.
Blaylock,
He's looking at you.
he misses on the constrict. He is going to bite. And he misses. Blaylock, you are up.
Well, that puts a damper on things. I'm gonna cast Blink.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Dear Blink, stop hiding from me, Blink. Yeah, Blink. Alright. And alright, I do nothing.
All right.
Casted Blink, but I rolled a 10, so I sit there and stare dumbly at it.
Grayson.
Yeah, that's it.
Grayson, you're up.
Right.
Oh, wait.
First attack.
Hold on. The, yep,
So if he
the
missed a few.
acid damage at the end of his turn for Arlo. 19 points of acid damage, Arlo. All right, now go, Grace.
That is a 23 to hit for
Okay.
the first one. I'm going to use my last Monster Slayer die. That is 22 damage.
All right.
Second attack. 2 to hit.
What was it?
22.
Okay.
That is max damage, so 18.
All
Third
right.
attack is an 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
$13 damage.
Okay.
Both of my hands are occupied right now. That's it.
All right. You continue sawing back and forth. You notice the head's starting to wobble a bit. It doesn't have the control that it once did, and it's twitching in various areas. Arlo, you are up.
I'm going to use a bonus action.
Okay.
And take a superior healing.
That's an action.
It's an action. Oh, well, then I got the wrong information then.
Yeah. Drinking a potion is an action.
Okay. All right, so let's do this then. I'm going to use, I'll use my second win as a bonus action.
Okay.
So that'd be 16 points. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to attack.
All right. Disadvantage.
Ooh, 28 and ooh, got it. 27.
God, them digital dice. You haven't rolled under a 20.
Love it. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Second time around. Here you go, buddy. 11. and a 27. You suck. You had to say something.
All right. Just trying to thrust. Grayson, as you are standing on top, all of a sudden you see this blade come up right between your legs. Just whoosh, and you look down. Zormir, make a death saving throw.
16.
Okay, that's a success. Creature. It wasn't he didn't get his lightning breath back.
Say, that'd be bye-bye Blaylock.
Well, Blaylock, he's going to attempt to constrict you. He misses. He's going to bite at you.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, what's that put your AC at?
That puts it at 22.
Okay, it does not hit. And Arlo. You take 23 points of acid damage. And Blaylock, you are up.
Oof. It's a rough piece of business right here. I don't see anything past this creature, right?
No, it's in your face.
Yeah, and I didn't see Zoramir fall down.
Nope. Because he was around the corner of the wall.
He was-
You,
yeah, that's-
you
that's-
saw the room light up from the lightning, but
Yeah.
you don't know what it was shooting at.
All right, I'm just gonna cast I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds, 3rd level on myself.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Here comes the boom.
Boom!
All right, for 19 points of healing.
All right. You feel your wounds close and mend. You feel your internal organs shifting around a bit.
All right, and I can't disengage, right?
No, because it's an action.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, I'm gonna stand and let the cape of billowing just kind of flow behind me as I stare at it.
Grayson, you're up.
Whew, all right.
That haste
Gotta
was
take this
clutch, man,
down.
by the way.
Right.
What'd you say?
That haste was clutch.
Okay, that is dirty 20 to hit. I'm going to pump one of the Morning Stars Sacred Flames. So that is
And you do have your hand on the other end of this whip.
oh shit.
Just want you to keep that in mind.
Okay, I won't be doing that then. I didn't realize I was going to take the damage too. So that is 13 points of damage.
All right.
Attack 18 for 13 damage.
So Grayson pulls back, and with a sawing motion, he, and as he does, the last bit of metal gives way. The head spins into the air. Blaylock, it lands right in front of you, and you just see this toothy mechanical maul start snapping at you in front of you. You start backing up as it all but chases you down the hallway. And finally, before it takes one last bite, and you kind of close your eyes as it's about to close on you, it stops, and just you hear, and the eyes dim, and the head rolls over to the side as the rest of the body starts flailing around, slamming into the wall. Grayson, I need you to make a acrobatics check to control yourself and not get rolled over by the body.
Natural 20.
Okay, you're good. So as it starts flailing, you jump into the air, and it kind of rolls around underneath you over into the corner of the room, and you just hear the gears come to a grinding halt as silence fills the room once more.
I'll get up, start making my way towards the. Well, actually, what I'll start doing is I'll start gathering up whatever parts I can or implements from the. From the head.
Blaylock, Zormir is down.
Oh. Point
You
where?
pick the
Where
pieces
is
of
he?
this monster afterwards.
Yeah, where is he? And
Over here on the floor.
I'm gonna come out the hallway.
Okay, you turn and you see almost a blackened charred spot on the wall, but an outline of Zormir that is not blackened, but he's then slid
Oh.
down.
Oh dear, I've got a balm for that. I'm gonna put the gun away, take the staff out, switch it over, and to the was the citrine, I believe,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast Healing Word, and then we're just gonna go.
How many
we'll go
charges?
4 charges.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that because I don't feel like rolling that.
Second window myself.
All right.
Okay, Zormir, you heal for 15 points of healing with my staff in your face.
So
But wake up, just do it right in my face.
Yeah,
You-
right in your face.
you wake up to feeling your wounds mend, but as you open your eyes, kind of with hands on his hips, bent over, looking at you closely, you see Leo there, just kind of turning his head, and then you see him stick a finger out, like he's laughing at you, and he starts holding his stomach as he's pointing. Blaylock, you just hear.
That's not very nice, Leo.
Oh, what?
Zormir,
What happened? Ah,
Can-
what happened?
can you move?
I try and move, and I'm just breaking the crustiness of my charred hair and everything off.
Hmm.
While this is
I think-
going on, I just want to try to open up the creature to get Arlo out, or at least to see if he's still alive.
Okay. You head over. Arlo, while this is going on, you notice that the stomach isn't constricting on you anymore, and you can start working your way out.
Right. Yeah, I was waiting for you to get to me.
Yeah.
Start roaring and just like splashing, slicing as much as I can to cut through the belly.
Grayson, as you get over there, you see Arlo kind of crawling out, and you can see big pockmarked areas of burns on his flesh and his armor decaying. He's even dripping some green liquid.
Do more damage on the outside of the creature.
He was tough inside. Couldn't see. I was blinded. But it was a good fight nonetheless. Is everyone okay?
It was a casualty, but it's being taken care of.
There's more than one. Thank you, Grayson. That was well timed.
It's part of what you're paying me for.
I wish you'd stop considering us a bodyguard. It's fine.
We've become close enough at
I'm
this
gonna,
point.
I'm gonna help Zoramir up.
Okay.
Easy. Leo looks so happy to see me back awake. I'll wave to him.
Yes, you could say that. He was quite ecstatic to see you in your predicament.
I would suggest with the amount of damage we've all taken, we might want to take a long rest.
Oof.
What if those gargoyles decide to wake up?
Not here.
They didn't attack us while this creature did, so I'm assuming.
If they can make this mechanical contraption thing come alive, they can wait till our defenses are down from being beaten from that. The second wave.
Well, it seems that our way in has been sealed.
And
Well,
on
least we could do is
on
go
that
back
note,
to the door.
you
the door opens.
You do hear coming from the east and west side of the room, and then from the far hallway you hear.
I stand corrected.
Did the door just open?
Yeah. I was just
All
waiting for
three
an
of them.
opportunity to speak. They all three didn't open, but you heard two clicks, and then you heard the other one slide open.
Well, we can move back into the formal room.
I think we should. I don't trust those gargoyles staring at us. I'll go over to Zoramir. Are you okay to walk? Do you want me to help you?
Oh, since the person that just came out of the belly of the beast, I think I can manage. Are you still in one piece?
Give me an hour and I could be ready to go again. I worry about resting down here again for a prolonged period of time.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's a
Have
call on all of us. We all took quite the beating down here.
I have lost a lot of blood.
Fair enough.
Let's go back to the other room where we feel safer.
Could at least take a nap.
All right, is that what you want to do?
Don't. Yeah.
All right, you move into the room.
This does not seem safe.
Should we go
Well, we
into
know
one
how
of the
these
room
doors
rooms?
work. 2 of you can go in that room. 2 of us can go in this room.
I think it's not wise for us to split up.
I like that idea. It's hard to get in without both of us being in both rooms. Remember the doors, they only go one way.
Yes, but we can hold the door open once we're in.
Yeah.
They worked first. Why wouldn't they work now? I mean, we could go and open up the door with the spiders again.
No.
No, I think down here is just fine. I don't think we should go venture up there right now. Mm.
Very
So,
good.
2 on that side, 2 on this side. We can get out, we know that. But they can't get in.
Blaylock, you and me?
Yes, that will work.
Okay.
I would suggest a fighter go along with one of each of you.
Zoromir. Yes.
Grayston, come with me, please. I have much to discuss.
Come on, Zoromir. I'll take care of you.
I'll hobble over to him.
I'll grab him underneath the arm and basically just pick him up. Walk him.
Ow.
You'll be fine. Remember, you're dragon.
Not fully dragon, not like you.
But you're getting there, it seems.
He hasn't seen my skills yet, has he?
No.
No. Just know that you can speak it, and what little you told me.
I'd like to, beforehand, I'd like to go out to that main room again.
Which one?
The one in the middle.
Okay. So before you go in, Grayson still standing out there waiting for you.
Yep. I'd like to cast Levitate on the rug.
Okay.
Won't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride?
There a reason for this silliness?
Okay, and then I'm gonna get on the rug.
Let's see.
Can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
Yep.
An unwilling creature that sees it. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Now moving it.
Yeah, you'd have to
only
push
by
her.
pushing or pulling against the fixed object.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
So
Okay.
the rug raises up.
Yep. I'll get on it, and then I'll try and figure out a way to like move forward, and you'll see me start like moving forward like a little kid in a sled trying to go down the hill, and then.
So Grayson,
And then,
you see Blaylock like someone in Venice moving the boat, sticking his staff down, shoving it into the floor, and kind of reaching and pushing it
Again.
forward.
Is there a reason for this silliness?
If we encounter some type of device that is triggered by us walking, being able to levitate across it may be worth our while. And I was curious how.
I don't think we'll fit through the doors with that.
True. This is something to think on. This may work at some point. Here, I have much to discuss with you. Thank you for your patience. Then we'll go into the room. I'll start making my way to the room.
You're just gonna leave the rug there?
I'll just leave the rug there. It can just float around for a while.
Okay. All right. So we'll start with Arlo and Zoromir. How do you want to spend your long rest?
Oh, we're taking a long rest?
That's what you said. Are you just?
Yep, that was what we suggested.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I must have apologized. My internet's like really wonky, so yeah, I'm going to take an hour and try to hone my sword, sharpen it.
It takes longer than an hour
It does.
to hone. Yeah, we had this discussion.
I slept since then. Remind me how many hours was it?
So if
2?
you want to work on your stuff, you're looking at around 3 hours for that kind of stuff.
Okay. And then still take the 8 hours for the rest.
Yeah, so if you're planning on spending 12 hours to rest, that's perfectly fine to do. But that was not discussed.
No. Nope. I'll just skip it. I'll just go ahead and just take a long rest and talk to Zoramir a little more.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
how you feeling, buddy? Are you gonna be all right?
I've been here before. Just a good long nap and should be all over this.
You being a rogue, you sure did take a beating. How did he get a hold of you?
Well, apparently that thing could breathe lightning. Might be good at dodging and stabbing, but they only get so far when it shoots electricity at my face.
Oh, dude, that had to hurt.
Didn't feel good.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't much room inside. There was plenty of acid in there. Probably been right up your alley, but yeah, it ate me up pretty good. Stuff stung a lot. So I'm grateful for this long rest.
See, it looks like it discolored your armor there a little bit.
Yeah, I still got some of it down here in the pockets and stuff. I got to get it cleaned out before it eats up my armor.
So you're dragonborn? Were
Yeah.
you raised by dragons?
No. Our family, our clan we were attached to dragon long ago, but that was long before my time. And you? See how you speak Draconic? How did you? Why?
That's a long, complicated story that, well, my party's only just finding out. Just told them. I pull up my sleeve a little bit. I have this condition. I'm getting scales. Do you know anything about this?
Oh, that cool.
Well,
Does I'm gonna reach over there and like take my nail and click on it and see what it does.
It's solid, much like your own.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, I gotta ask, how did you get that? You're not dragonborn.
I'm not. You are correct. An item, a tooth, did this to me.
Interesting.
Have you ever heard of Uthmelenon?
No, I have not. I'm sorry, I don't. It doesn't ring a bell. I we left our city. We were on the run, so I was just a young child when we left, and
Where were you on the run from?
not very many people know. Not very many people know about my past. I try not to talk too much about it, but we were ransacked. A big horde came and took our whole town. And have you ever heard of tieflings?
I've heard of them.
Yeah,
I've come across one or two.
if you ever see one, don't trust them. They're evil. So they follow this dead Lord Baal, and they came in. They killed our family dragon. They killed us, mom and dad. Dad was on the council, so he and the guards took us out, and we fled for our lives. And so we did a lot of traveling, and my dad was a weaponsmith, and he's a weapon master, and he handed and pull out my katana, and this is from our family. This is a couple hundred years old,
Oh,
and it's been in my family ever for centuries, and it's been handed down to me.
can I see it?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna hand it to him.
Okay. It's a beautiful make. It's probably one of the nicest swords you've ever seen. Different. It doesn't have the long crossguard that you're used to seeing. It's more cylindrically shaped. The pommel goes straight into the blade. There's just a small half there on top of it. Perfectly balanced.
As all things should be. Is there anything left on the table over there?
I mean, there's books and a few broken jars and things.
I'm just gonna, wielding this thing in amazement, walk over and just take a swing and slash whatever's on the table.
Okay. So you're wielding it, and you take it and just kind of slice to your best of your ability. Nothing moves, and then you see the top part of one of the vials just kind of slide off to the side and fall down.
I'll walk over and hand it back. That is impressive.
Thank you.
A little bit heavy for me. I don't think I could make it through a whole battle holding that heavy thing.
No, but in a pinch, it could save your life in a pinch. But yeah, I've trained many decades with this, and it has been a lifesaver.
So do you
I'm just
have no family, no
more
home
about
anymore?
you. I mean, no, our home's gone. My mom and dad, we found another, some more of our race, and in this little community in Red March, and so we just kind of laid there because, I mean, we had a lot of our own people there where we had fled, and so, did that. And then when my parents died, I'm just like, it was time to move on. So, so I'd done some traveling and found this other weaponsmith and master, and he was just absolutely amazing, and he took me under his wing, and he was dying, and so he wanted to see his family, and that's kind of how I ended up here, because this is where he's from. And long story short, I was told to come and seek out Firmjaw and Dirk, and so I did. I was told he was an upstanding man and he would take care of me, and I'm gonna
Has he?
bow my head in shame, and I'm just like, he's nothing like what I was told.
Has he abused you?
No, he's just lied to me, and he's very deceitful, and he has changed from what I was told he was like. And I'm a very honorable person, and I don't like to steal, and I don't do things like that, and I don't lie.
I'll look very puzzled at him when he says he doesn't like to steal.
Well, it's
Pat
not
tilt
in
my
my
head a
nature.
little bit.
Well, I'm not like you. I don't. It convicts me to steal from people willingly, and he wants. I just hold my head in shame again. I'm like, he said he won't release me out of my contract unless I bring him something from down here. He wants me to so-called take it from you guys without knowing, and I can't do that. I won't do that. If I have to continue to be in his service, then I guess I will. But he gave me hopes that I could get out early because of everything I've done for them. Then he turns around and basically stabs me in the back. He wants me to keep an eye on you guys and 5-finger discount anything that I can find that's worth value, because he knows these are your minds. These are you guys that's got the call on these. That's the only reason I'm here, is just to keep an eye on you guys and take what I can. And if
I'll
you
look him-
noticed, I haven't taken anything.
I'll look him over with a little bit of distrust, but also ready to be proud if he's managed to swipe something. Well, does he want anything in particular? Is there anything specific, or just he wants something?
Just something. It's just something that's rare and an artifact from down here. He didn't specify anything, and this is not my stuff to take.
Zormir, roll a perception check.
I'm still fairly delirious from that fight. 14.
Okay. It's not terrible. You see one strand of a familiar looking leather strap around his neck as he's telling you all this stuff.
I'm going to start fixating on that, kind of zoning out a little bit as he's talking. Not making eye contact anymore and staring at that. Trying to figure out what is that?
Do I notice he's not looking me in the eyes?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're talking about how you're not going to take anything, and you notice he's like staring at your chest.
I'm just gonna look at my chest and look back at him and look at my chest and kind of put two and two together. You mean this? And I'll pull out the hand. This was given to me. I did not take this. This was given to me by Blaylock. I had asked him for it because if we got into trouble, I could use it again, just like I did last time.
Oh, this was the thing that saved me.
Yes. Do you want it back? It's not mine. I'm not here to take it.
You are being honest about that. We'll let you have it for right now.
Anytime you want it, all you got to do is ask. It is not mine. I'm just using it while we're down here,
Obviously,
just in case something happens.
we get first call on what we come across down here, but if we talk about it as a group, we might be able to let you go back with something that could buy your freedom.
Yeah. I'm just so ashamed. I didn't want to do it, but I thought maybe if I come with you guys, I knew you guys were coming down here. I thought maybe you could at least have an extra sword by your side. I mean, that's kind of why I came. I mean, it was just more for you guys. You know, if I stayed up top, all you'd have me doing is just standing there watching or guarding them all day. So I figured this was more. It's got to be more interesting. That's why I'm just like, let's fight. You know, I have nothing to go home to. So I'm just, let's run in and let's kill it and let's do what we can.
Like your fighting approach of attacking the beast from the inside. It's unique.
It was different. I've never done that before. That's something new to me. I don't recommend it though.
I'm gonna start yawning a little bit. I need to lay down. But
Yes, you've had a hard day.
I'm gonna walk over to the door. Let me rig up a little alarm here, just in case something decides to come after us. I'll take just a little bit of rope and kind of tie a cluster of ball bearings or a crowbar or something metal around the door so that it would clang if it were to move.
All right, do a survival check. It's been a while since we've had a good Zormir trap.
What is a survival check?
Ooh, 9.
No.
You feel like you have that is
Like the
so
last time.
perfect. It's like every time you go to set up an alarm, it's you
I'm
set
gonna tie
up.
it-
Yeah, it feels like you've created quite the alarm system.
I'm gonna tie it up, take a dreary-eyed look at it with my hands on my hips, do a nod, and kind of tap the door. All right, I'll go over and curl up in the corner and fall asleep.
All right.
DM, does that first door open in or out to us, to me?
It
It
opens
opens
in,
out.
or
Okay.
Or does it? Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
It does
both
open in.
open in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna kind of look at him and just being that protective kind of person, I'm gonna let him. You go to sleep. I'm just gonna set up here next to your ball bearings and your crowbar, and I'm just gonna set up here against the door. I'll protect you tonight.
Okay. You are sleeping though, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We go over to Blaylock and Grayson that are in the other room. Grayson's sitting on the ground, kind of working on his whip, but keeps cutting himself while he does so. And Blaylock has one of the books open that he's had, reading through all the text that's there. Blaylock, what you're reading while this is going on is it's a book describing the process of creating and protecting constructs. It's quite a large book, and you feel like you need to read all of it to fully get what you need from it.
And how much did I read?
You read, you guys said you're going to do 3 hours, so you've read 3 hours of it.
Oh, okay. Grayson, this is very interesting. It's about the care and now what'd you say, DM? The care and what?
The
Protection
creating
creation-
and protecting of constructs.
Creating and protecting. All right, because I want to write this down, just in case there's some kind of weird device that asks for information from this book. Okay. That reminds me, Grayson. I'm gonna bring out the amethyst that I've been hanging on to for a while. A little bit reticent to bring this out again, and I'm gonna set out some gears and some twine and a little bit of some leather that I've had stowed away, and then I'm gonna begin infusing the homunculus servant and bring back Loyal.
Okay.
So I have to, but in the process, I have to take some of the implements from my gloves of ogre power, and use that to be able to facilitate the magic needed for the homunculus.
All right.
So drain some of the power from the ogre, from the gloves, bring it in homunculus, and then watch him come alive again. This has been too long, Loyal. I was reticent about bringing you back. You may be needed again.
Did
Grayson.
he go down?
When
did he go down originally?
Oh goodness, this was back.
Loyal
this
went
was a while
over.
ago.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah, he was eaten by a big slime. Whatever
I
those things
don't
are.
know if it was,
I don't think Grayson knew about
Grayson
him.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, this was a while ago. I don't think Grayson knew about him. So this Grayson.
Well, that's nifty.
This is Loyal. He is quite handy. It's been a while since I've decided to bring him back. The former model disappeared from a particularly nasty creature that disintegrated him, heart and all. But this book, I've got some more time I need to spend with this book. I'm hoping that I can suss out any info or mission that may be useful down here, but this is going to take much longer to study than we
These constructs are
will need.
not making it easy to get through here.
No. The only
That
name that I
was-
recall was Craft from one of the other books.
Yes, but did you know that that was obviously it was wrong?
It was, but it was the name that I knew down here. I don't recall any others, but it's probably in one of these two books. But we don't have time to wait around for me to study these.
No. The sooner we get the item and get out of here, the better.
Have I spent the requisite amount of time to identify those items, DM?
Yep.
Okay. So, we've got some very handy scrolls here. Very worthwhile. And I will put them.
Just be careful. Scrolls are very powerful, and in the wrong hands or being read wrong, I've seen a lot of bad things happen.
Yes. Yes.
I would
Yes.
not let Zoramir near any of those.
Possibly.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
A long ways to here, though.
You and I seem to be the only ones that have any knowledge of the arcane, and neither of us are truly wizards.
No, I am quite adept in the arcane, but nowhere near that capability. Well, I think that we should rest. I'm
do as
starting
well.
to even forget our purpose, even down here, being down here. It's been so long. I know we are looking for the armor, but this has been quite the endeavor.
Well, I will say that we made it farther than anybody else.
A release from our shackles, I would hope, would be the least of what is provided us upon our return.
From what I can tell, dwarves are fairly greedy.
Brace yourself, Grayson. I'm going to try something I haven't tried before. And I'm going to try and probe the necklace, the shackle around my neck.
Probe it with what?
I wouldn't touch it.
My tools.
What are you trying to do with it?
I'd like to look for any kind of like port or entry, just trying to get a better feel for what I'm looking at.
He did say that it would blow up if you messed with it, and then move all the way to the door.
Well, I guess.
Okay, I just need to know what you want to do to it.
Yep, I'm just feeling around for any gaps or anything in there. Not gonna do anything to it. Just
okay. There's obviously a latch on the back side of it that takes some sort of key or something to remove it.
Do you think it worthwhile to have Zoramir look at this?
No.
Wow.
I suggest we do what we're supposed to do and we get out of here.
I just do not trust our captors.
I don't have a lot of trust either, but I don't want my head to explode. I've already had Zoramir think I killed you two off already. I wouldn't want to have to go over there and tell him your head exploded.
That would be tough to explain. Yes. Maybe rest is in order then. I am too weary to even think straight.
All right. So you guys are both resting now?
Yeah.
All right. Zoramir and Arlo, you wake up from your rest. What do you want to do?
Wake up, Zormir.
What? Oh, is it time to get moving already?
It is. We can't dilly-dally around here all day.
All right, let's go check on the others.
So I'll take the rope off and hand him his ball bearings and crowbar. Worked good. Good job.
It worked? Did something come?
Nope.
And how did you know it? Oh, never mind. Let's go check on them.
Yes.
Okay, you walk up to the door. Of course, it doesn't open.
I'll take my fist and pound on it.
The first one opens, right?
No, it's triggered by. Or yeah, the first one opens.
No, they
Yeah.
yeah, because we came out.
Okay.
It was just getting in that they were off cue.
So Zormir, you go in.
I'll try and pull on the door.
Doesn't open.
Yeah, stop holding the door. Let's get going. I'm
Grayson
rapping
and
the door a little
Blaylock,
bit.
you are still asleep because you spent extra time chatting and working on things. So the sleep schedule is off here.
I'm hammering on the door.
Both of you roll a perception. Grayson and Blaylock.
Oh.
19.
Natural one.
What? 21?
Natural one.
Natural one? Grayson is just up against the door there, just out. Blaylock, you wake up when you hear like this just massive banging on the door.
Did I still get the full night's rest?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over there and
Make sure to do your hit dice accordingly, everybody.
Oh, the hit dice. We get all our hit dice back, right?
Use them all because the long rest brings them all back.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with that, I didn't have enough to fully heal.
That's part of it.
With using all 10 of them? Wow. Well, I neither, so.
While you guys are doing that, Blaylock, are you waking Grayson
yeah,
up?
I'm gonna look at Grayson. He looks out.
Oh, he's out. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over there and check on the pounding.
Okay.
Poke my head out. Still nothing.
You're pushing the door open.
I'm gonna push the door open.
As you push it open and kind of look through with your big nose sticking through first,
Stupid nose.
Zoromir's right there in your face.
Hey,
Zormir, is that you pounding?
yeah, so you guys.
Bastard.
I'm gonna look down and see Grayson sleeping there. I'm gonna poke him in the ear.
You can't get through the door yet. It's just Blaylock there.
Oh, I can't like reach my arm around.
No, it's he's
It's not an 8-inch room, man.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go. We'll wait for Grayson out there. No, I'll start trying to push forward, even though there's a very tiny Zormir in the way. And
Okay.
I'm trying to get around him.
Ow, ow.
So you guys
I'll
are,
like start skirting along the wall to try
Let
and
me
get
get
around
out
him
here
as
first.
he's trying to go in.
so you guys leave Grayson in there?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do?
How is everybody?
Better. I think another night and that would be good.
Yeah, absolutely. But we have no time to stay.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Where's Grayson?
Shall we get going?
We should wait for Grayson to wake
Well, why didn't you get him up?
because he was sleeping and there was pounding. And I figured I would let him sleep.
Are we supposed to just stand around here and wait for him to get his beauty sleep?
I was gonna say, are you his mother now?
I don't think it's worthy of waking him up now. If you wish to go wake him up, go ahead and do so. I did not find it pertinent.
It's your turn, Zormir.
Shrug and walk over. Start banging on the door. We're waiting on you, Grayson.
Grayson, roll a perception.
$18.
All right. This time you wake up. You hear the banging on the door.
What?
Let's go.
I look around. Blaylock's not in the room.
No, you're in there by
Oh,
yourself.
fuck. What the fuck?
I'm gonna make a groaning sound. Like a "Rah!"
What are you trying to simulate?
Some sort of creature to scare Grayson.
All right. Roll a deception.
23.
So Grayson, you hear
What have they gotten themselves into
Do
again?
do the rest of us hear this as he's over there?
yeah, you'd hear it too.
Okay.
I'm going to, again, kick the door open, whip out.
Okay.
Gonna,
You kick the door open.
and whip out.
Okay. Zoromir, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. I'd like to open up the other door at the same time.
Okay.
I'm attacking with my whip, too.
All right.
Oh, you're attacking in one go?
I'm kicking the door open as I'm whipping out, using the whip and flashing it
Thankfully,
into the hallway.
24 for the deck saving throw.
Okay. So you miss the door and hop back, and then Grayson, make an attack roll.
It is a 23.
That would hit. Roll your damage.
18 max damage.
Alright, I'm
So-
going to dodge that.
Oh, your uncanny dodge. Isn't that just for a dex saving throw?
No, that's any attack.
Okay. Yep.
I'll
So
open the door. I'll open the door at the same time, hearing the noise.
as soon as you open the door, you see the whip just cracking into Zoromir, and he kind of flies backward into the room just a bit.
So
Ow.
I'm picturing like I'm opening the door, and here comes a flying Zoromir with a
Yeah.
whip hitting him on the way out. Aye!
What the hell? Ow!
What was that in there?
What was that for?
I was woken up by the noise of a creature.
Mm.
Trying to get you up and going. You're getting your beauty rest in there. We're all ready to move.
Well, next time, pay more attention and don't disturb me.
Pay more attention. We're the ones awake. You're the ones snoozing
We're
in
in
the
a
corner.
dungeon with monsters. And you
You're
think that it's the smartest thing to do to wake me up by making noises that a creature would make and expect me not to attack blindly.
It's supposed to be a harmless prank. You attack every
Yeah, well,
every
apparently not
door
so
that
harmless
makes a
for you.
sound.
I wake up, Blaylock's not in the room. You make a sound, you get hit.
Guess I had that coming.
Guess so.
Arlo, I think it's time to go.
I concur.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've seen enough of this. You gonna be all right, Zormir? Did he hit you?
Oh, he hit me. As we're walking along, I'm going to use a healing kit charge.
Okay. Roll a medicine check.
It's a natural 1, so I get to roll that. It's a 9.
Not enough.
We
Jeez.
keep trying, right?
I mean, you need a 10 when you're not in combat, so as you're walking, you're trying to put the bandages on, and you're not able to focus. You're just like, why did he freaking hit me? All right, where do you guys want to go?
Shall we try this again?
Well, the sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can get out of here.
Yep. We'll start heading back down the hallway.
All right, you enter the room. The clockwork.
Boom.
Or
That was
the
fast.
creatures put back together. No.
What is the name?
All right. You've got a door to the east and a door to the west.
Well, we heard that the door was unlocked, at least, after we defeated this creature.
Well, my job is done.
I say we go
Your
west.
job is done.
Right.
What does that even mean?
Did you
Have to
even
pick the lock.
Did you even
Didn't need to
start a
pick the
job?
lock.
Stormer, look at the door, see if it's trapped or anything.
Want to go
Please.
take a peek?
Okay. Give me an investigation.
Ew. 12.
It's not. It doesn't look like it's locked or trapped, from what you can tell.
Worst thief ever.
At least you've heard of me.
Something to be proud of.
It looks good to me. Who wants to go through?
I'll just go up and try to open the door.
Okay. It opens.
Good job, Zoramir.
I try.
All right. Are you going inside?
Yes.
All right. Looking into the room that's well lit, it's covered in a fine layer of dust and webs, a sign of generations lost. Crates, sacks, barrels, and chests line the wall, while a single desk rests just past the entrance to the room. The last person in the room seems to still be there as a skeleton lay back in a chair that is resting at the desk, writing utensil still in his hand. A book lay open on the desk in front of him. Show you what you see.
Just gonna go up and peer over the skeleton and look at the book that he has open.
Okay. What's the rest of you doing?
Into the room and just go.
I'm gonna go to the book. I'm gonna go to the book and investigate the book.
Okay, so you
We'll
both
go
are going to look at
the
the book.
wall just to the north of the entrance.
I'm going to the northern chest.
Okay. All right. Blaylock doesn't make much sense to you because it's in Dwarvish. But
Do I recognize that it's dwarvish?
oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But both of you can investigate the book.
What can you make of this?
Roll an investigation. I mean,
Oh,
on the book.
Both of us?
Yeah, both of you.
9.
Okay.
9.
9. I am 9.
11.
11. Okay.
That's nat 20. No.
That's how that works.
So, from Arlo, from what you see, it looks like the book is a catalog of a lot of the items in the room, raw materials, gears, shafts, and the like. You kind of thumb through the pages, and see that these records have been kept for a very long time. Some of the materials came from ancient cities of elves, dwarves, and humans. It looks like there was probably an extensive trade with Uthmelenon at one time. After you look through it, Blaylock kind of looks at the book and turns it upside down, and as you do, a note falls out from the book onto the table.
Ooh, that came from the book.
I'll pick the note up.
Okay. You see a note
And
scribed
I'm
in,
sorry.
You see a
Go
note
ahead.
scribed in Dwarvish, and it reads, "The city has fallen. We are buried here, never to feel the sun against our face again. We know what we did, but those deals had to be made. I will rest my final rest here, but I hope my words find the light of the sun again. Signed, Heston Shallowstone."
Okay. I'll repeat all that to Blaylock.
Can you put
Oh,
that in
Grayson's
chat?
standing there.
I will get it to chat tonight or whatever,
Thank
or
you.
tomorrow.
Either that or just give me a copy of all your notes. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Let
That
me just
one.
share it.
Looks like they've done a lot of scandalous things that they regret.
There was a lot of experimentation down here. That
Oh.
is certain.
I wonder who he made the deals with. That could be interesting.
Look at the catalog. Do you see anything of note from this catalog of the items here?
It's just a lot of everything, inventory of everything that they have, parts, gears, everything. It's not, it's from all different races. So it's a menagerie of a little bit of everything. I mean, there's nothing really, it just pops out at me. It's just a lot of information.
I trust your judgment. This. Well, I suppose we can store this away. Maybe those topside may be able to make more sense of it. An inventory would be advantageous. Wouldn't you say, Grayson?
Well, if it tells us all the stuff that they have down here, that might make... Is it just the room, or is it everything?
Arlo?
Just scan the room and kind of look at the room and then look down at the notes, and it almost seems like everything in the room, all the barrels are, in here, but it looks like there's some other stuff in here.
Definitely worth keeping and giving it to the appropriate people topside.
Maybe they can do something with it.
Maybe.
He's gonna kind of walk off and go down south side there and look at some of those barrels and see if there's anything interesting in them.
I'll follow suit and see what he's looking at and just kind of help him move stuff around.
Okay. So you guys are going to do that. Zoramir, you're at the chest. What do you want to do?
I'm going to cautiously approach the chest, rubbing the spot in my chest where the spearhead recently poked through.
Okay.
I'm going to get down, investigate it, see if it seems trapped or locked.
Okay. Roll it up.
16.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be trapped or locked.
I kick it open with my foot.
Okay. You very cautiously lift your foot up, and with a You lift the chest up,
Goes his foot.
and inside you see a wealth of coins spread out into the bottom of the chest. Probably where they were keeping their last final bits of money here.
Doesn't appear to be anything over here. I'll
With
go
him
over.
saying that, I'm going to investigate.
No need. No need. I think
I know
it's
you too
trapped.
well.
So you walk over. Do you do anything, Zormir, as Grayson walks over?
No, I can't outpower Grayson. gonna-
Okay.
I'm gonna just cross my arms and pout a little bit.
So,
Well,
so Grayson, you see quite a haul of coin in the bottom of the chest.
Do you really think you won't get your fair share?
you know I am. See the shiny. Want to take the shiny.
Yes, but so do we.
We paid you quite handsomely.
You don't pay me that much.
I think we pay you quite well.
3. Actually, I think I misquoted. It was 5 gold a week.
Whoa, we already agreed on the terms here.
Now, I like to watch the other old sessions, so yeah,
Oh, is
It
it
was
actually
5.
5 gold?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was I get first choice of anything that we come across. So
Did
I
we really
was
agree to
corrected.
that?
You
You
did,
did.
without even a hesitation.
Remind me when we get back above ground, we need to rework this contract.
Yes, after I've worked with you for a while, my fees may go up.
I'm gonna start scooping up what's in the chest.
Okay. You take a little bit of time counting it as you get it, but there are 1,134 gold pieces,
Oh, Jesus.
215 silver, and 429 copper.
How much was the silver?
215.
34 gold. Okay.
While they're doing this and counting the money and finding it, Arlo and Blaylock, you don't really find anything of value. For some of the food stuff that was in here is long since decayed, and a lot of the components and things are nigh unusable just from being rusted out and old, and some of them become very brittle.
Yeah.
Not
Walk.
much use here.
There's not. It's been a long time since anybody's been in this room. Shall we
I'm
go
gonna
to
over
the...
there and grab the book, the inventory book.
Okay. So you grab the book.
Mm-hmm. One more book. Turn it into a veritable library.
Mhm.
All right.
Go to the other set. They're on the west. All
Okay.
those boxes there.
All right. So you're gonna look at those while Blaylock gets the
Yeah.
book. And Zormir and Grayson, probably both of you, heading down to the other chest.
Yep.
Okay.
It's okay, you can stand back there in case something comes out of the chest.
I stand next to the crate.
I'm gonna once again bend down and investigate this, see if it's trapped or locked.
Roll it up.
Ew. 13.
Doesn't appear to be trapped or locked.
You sure
Sorry.
can try.
Shall you do the honors of opening this, Great Overseer?
No, that's your job.
Isn't this why I'm paying you so that you can take the
You're
blows?
paying me for protection. You're not paying me to do your job.
Ah, right. That is why I died, or was knocked unconscious in the previous combat. As I'm saying that, I'm gonna
Did
kick the
you
chest
think
open.
I was just standing around?
Just ignore it.
I thought so.
So you open the chest.
Mhm.
Inside, you see a beautifully crafted piece of metal armor, a breastplate. It almost shines by itself.
That's worth a lot of gold.
Detect magic.
I don't think it's considered magical. So roll with that right now.
This might be the piece that we're looking for.
I'm gonna pick it up and hold it up in the air, looking in amazement at the
Does it look
riches
like it would
my
fit a
eyes see in it.
construct?
No, it looks like it would fit a person.
Hmm. Well, let's. That may be our prize or the item which we seek. What?
It is not magical, by the way.
Okay.
We should continue on if there's nothing else to see here.
So shiny breastplate.
Okay.
It's actually called a shiny breastplate.
Right now.
That's what I described it as.
Yeah.
That's what I'm writing it down as.
That's all that was in that chest?
Yep.
I'm gonna give
Since we
side
were
eye to one
counting-
of those gargoyles. Those gargoyles don't. They concern me.
This is why my players twitch.
Mhm.
Since we were counting the gold, I'm gonna divide it by 4.
Okay. Equally distributed.
So it's 283 gold pieces each.
Are you sure you want to give this to me?
I see no reason why not.
Down here, you helped fight the creature construct.
Well, I am honored. Thank you. This'll help me on my journey if I can ever get out of that contract. This'll definitely help me get to where I need to go.
Where is it you need to go?
Good question.
Hmm.
I have to go find my weapon master's family, and I don't know where they live. I've just got a couple directions here and there and a way to go.
He
But
never told you where he was from.
he died suddenly while we were on the boat coming over.
He never told you where he was from in all the time he trained you.
Yeah, he's from here, but not. He didn't give me no. His sister, they're estranged from their family. They're not on speaking terms.
This is
He
a
was
pretty
really
big
sick.
island.
Yes. So I have a big task ahead of me to.
Where is his body?
I buried him at sea before we dropped into port.
I have more questions now than.
You said you were bringing his body to his family, yet you threw it overboard.
No. He was sick, so I talked him into trying to reconcile with his family, and so we were traveling here, and he was telling me some stories of when he was a child and the things that he used to do, and um he got sick one night and just fell over and died, and he never got a chance to tell me what city, town, or port they were in. All I knew
Doesn't
that
sound like a very good storyteller. No disrespect.
I don't think I asked you for your opinion. He's taught me a lot. Almost everything that I know outside of what my own father taught me. It's not like he had plenty of time to tell me when he keeled over and died in my arms. It's not like I had a chance to get any more information out of
I
him.
just find it strange that he would tell you what he did as a child and never once mentioned the village or town that he was in. I'm just saying, that just, to me, it's weird.
Grayson, if a child came to you and said his mother died, you would question the child until it brought tears to his eyes. Goodness, leave it be.
Maybe
How is the door going, Zoramir?
the door should be open.
I'm just standing looking at them go back and
I
forth.
was just asking a question.
And when Blaylock makes his little quip, I'm gonna point to them. Like, yep, that.
It's just awkward
You're-
there. You gonna push the door open?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear a clicking sound and a cat. No.
All the gargoyles come to life.
They hop off the wall.
The door opens again. And you see another room filled with supplies and crates of various makes. A putrid smell protrudes the area of just rot, as this must have been one of the storage of the emergency food storage that they had here. You see another desk in the center of the room, devoid of anything other than dust and old writing instruments. Its last resident still sitting in the chair. Right behind the desk, a large set of armor, not meant for any humanoid, rests on a makeshift sled in the center of the room, and a pedestal with a book lies to the north.
I'll go to the book.
Okay, give me a second here.
Just be careful, Blaylock.
Okay.
I'll go with him.
All right, so Arlo, Blaylock are going to the book. Zoramir and Grayson, where are you going?
Is that a big chest to the south?
There's a chest to the south and to the east.
I'm gonna go to the southern chest.
All behind.
All right,
Do I have a personal bodyguard now?
you're gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when you stop lying, maybe I won't have to.
I prefer to call it pulling your leg.
So Arlo and Blaylock, you go up to the book. It's quite large, several inches thick. You see that it's sealed with 3 locks and metallic straps wrapping completely around the book so that it can't be opened.
This is interesting. We don't have any keys, do we?
I see no keys.
So, huh. Got to be some keys around here somewhere.
It's not attached to the pedestal in any way. It's the straps are just wrapped around the book.
I'm going to lift the book up.
Okay. You lift it up. It's quite hefty. Make a perception check.
Good. I'm glad you said that. That's better. Ooh, 13.
It's weird. As heavy as it is, it almost feels like something's loose inside of it.
Kind of give it a little shake.
You just feel something moving around.
There's something inside, Blaylock. Can you hear it as I'm
I
shaking
can.
it?
So, what is the book? The book is strapped closed.
It's strapped closed with three metallic straps.
Can I investigate this to see if I can discern anything?
Sure. Roll up a investigation.
13.
You guys in your 13s.
Hmm.
While they're metal straps, it doesn't look like a metal that you've worked with a lot. It's a different type of metal.
Interesting. I'll scratch it a little bit with a nail.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Very peculiar. Where would they find this metal and use it in such a manner? Oh.
Question.
Yep. What's your question?
No, I was talking to him.
Oh.
Where
We
they
should
would
see
use this.
if Zoramir can pick these locks. There are locks on the straps, right?
There are keyholes, yes.
Keyholes. Okay.
Why did you say it like that?
If Zoramir could look at this and see what he can find.
Well, never hurts to try. We'll turn around and start walking back to Thormir.
Okay.
Is there anything on the desk with the skeleton?
There's nothing on the desk. All right. The chest. What do you want to do to the chest?
Same old investigate, see if it's trapped or locked.
All right. Roll it up.
Oh, get to reroll that one. 25.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be locked or trapped.
Really? Okay, this is very suspicious. Hey, Grayson, open this.
At this point, they are more worried about their lives than protecting their stuff.
So you're
from
fine
the
with
side.
opening it.
Yes, let me do your job again. From the side, I'll open it up.
All right. You kind of lean forward and gently lift up the lid, and then push it back quickly so if anything springs out, it would hit Zoramir. But nothing happens.
I'll quickly lean over it.
You see inside 3 potions resting with an amber-colored liquid. You also see some cash scattered amongst the bottom. Taking time to count it, as you would.
Mm-hmm.
You find 13 platinum pieces,
Woo-hoo.
136 gold, and 3,412 copper pieces.
Wait, what? 3,000?
412 copper pieces.
We broke open a dwarven child's piggy bank.
Yeah, because that's 34 gold.
Wait, 3,400 copper is only 34 gold. Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna lean over, see all of the coins, and just start scooping it and putting it into my pockets in my bag.
No.
No.
Just gave you gold.
Yeah, but there's more.
Yeah, not all for you.
Found it.
God. No, technically I did, because I opened up the chest.
Yeah, but I saw it first.
I lift him up and I move him away.
All right, make a strength check.
Do I make a competing one?
Yeah, if you want to fight against it.
Is that with our bonus or no?
Just raw strength.
Straight.
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
13.
So he kind of shoves Zoramir out of the way.
I don't think I've ever won one of these against Grayson.
We can talk about how much you can get when it's all together. But right
Just-
now,
Get
come
so
on.
excited and carried away. I just don't want to. Okay, I guess we
You
can.
are part of a group.
I forget that
Don't
you
know
guys
why.
also want this stuff.
Go see what they're doing.
I want to make sure you don't take it all now.
You know how much it is. I start putting it in with the group funds.
All the
Okay.
all the potions were the same.
Yep.
I don't recognize them.
Nope.
I'm gonna take one of the potions and carry it over to Blaylock and Arlo.
Okay.
I give him here. Take all 3.
Either of you recognize this?
What is
Found it
it?
in the chest over there.
What kind of liquid is it?
It's an
Give me some
amber-colored liquid.
Amber colored.
Oh, no, I don't recall this type. Give me some time. I could, but not right now.
I'll hand it over to him. Are you making out with this book?
Here,
Well,
look at this. See if you can't pick these locks. There's something in it. Now shake it. There's something inside the book.
Easy. Don't want to disturb it if could be rigged.
Could be gold.
Raise an eyebrow, take a peek, and see if I think I can pick it.
All right. Give an investigation.
26.
These locks don't look like anything you've ever seen before. You're definitely doubting your own ability here.
I've a hole like that and keyway. I don't think I've seen anything like this before. Give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. Let me set this on the floor for you so it's more stable. I'll set it on the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna get out my tools and look them over, kind of polish them up a little bit, contemplate, and get down and carefully try and pick it.
All right. Roll it up.
This is just gosh, I don't know why I can never remember it. Dex, right?
Plus your proficiency modifier.
22.
You are unsuccessful
And unharmed?
and unharmed.
do I see that he failed?
You see that the strap didn't lift up.
Any
Good.
luck, Zoramir?
Going at it, getting more and more frustrated with it.
I put all the coin in the bag. I'm gonna go and look at the armor.
Thought this was your proficiency.
Hold up to a
So,
finger
man.
to him to shush him. Just, why can't I get this? Keep digging at it with the lockpicks. This never come across a lock like this. This is ridiculous. Preposterous. What kind of magic is this lock?
Just
And I'll push it away. That's not a real lock.
okay. Well, we'll just see if we can't find a key for this not real lock.
In my frustration, I'm just gonna walk away and go over to the eastern chest.
All right.
I'll pick the book back up.
Okay. Grayson, looking at the armor, it's massive. It's definitely not meant for any kind of humanoid creature. There's large, what look like maybe neck plates or head covers, and they're all piled on this sled-like object that's got ropes that can be pulled.
Well, maybe this is what we came down here for. This looks like the armor for a construct.
Hmm.
Laylock, you would know more than I.
I'll come over there and I'll investigate it.
Okay.
And seeing that Zoromir decided to walk away, I go back over where he's at.
21.
Okay. I'll send you a message.
Yep. Very interesting. Well, I like the kind of craftsmanship that they've done here, but this is certainly not for a humanoid. What is this? Leo, do you see what I'm seeing? I'll start talking with Leo.
Oh, that's nice stuff right there.
Have you seen anything like this?
Not since I was little.
Little?
I was little once. Well, I've been little all my life. You see, and he kind of kicks back a little bit. When I was just a boy, and growing up in, my village, my mom, my dad, they were simple folk. They weren't the smartest people, though. And, I had this sister, and this one time we went, and he just keeps going on and not addressing the point at all.
Leo. And hold on one second. Hold that story, and then I'm going to continue. We should look to see if we can find any keys around here.
All right. What do you want to look at?
Just looking around.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
All right, Zoromir, Grayson, you're at the chest.
Yep. Gonna try and redeem myself and my lockpicking confidence if this one is locked and get over, investigate it.
Okay, roll it up.
13.
It does not appear to be locked or trapped.
Raise my foot up and kick it open.
Okay. Hold on, I just clicked that. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. Give me 1 second.
Roll for initiative.
Your foot falls inside of it.
Everything goes to darkness.
All right, inside, you see a small ring. You see a potion it has an orange liquid that flickers, and it looks like smoke fills the top of it. You see another potion there. It's a kind of a transparent liquid, almost looks like a clear oil. And inside of it, you see a sliver of a fingernail, a large fingernail floating.
Ugh.
That's all that's in there.
I'm gonna pick up the ring and put it on.
You're just gonna
No,
put
you're
it
not.
Of course you do.
on. Okay, are you attempting to stop him,
Stop
Grayson?
it, yes.
Okay, that's gonna be Dex versus Dex because it's quick movement.
19.
24.
Not
Okay.
with your bonuses.
Oh, it's just a straight roll?
Yeah, just with your Dex bonus. That's it.
Oh, just with the dex bonus?
Yep.
24.
What? What'd you roll?
19 plus 5?
You have a +5 to dex?
Yes.
Oh, I rolled a 19 plus 5 too.
Okay, both of you roll again.
18 plus 5.
Okay, that's what is the heck is going on?
Is that what you rolled too?
Yes,
All right, roll it again. I've never seen that.
that's bizarre.
Natural
Third
20.
time's a charm.
Get the
Natural
fuck out of here.
20? Jeez.
No.
Yep. I did. Natural 20.
3.
Oh, that's pretty bad. So you pick up the ring and you're trying to put it on, and Grayson just kind of wrestles and takes it from you and kind of looks at you holding it up.
I don't know what it does.
One way to find out.
No.
If they wanted to hurt us, why would none of these chest traps?
You're unbelievable.
All right. What do you guys want to do? Blaylock, you kind of search through the food stuff. Some of the barrels you crack open almost make you sick from the smell. Arlo, I'd imagine you're looking for keys also.
Yes.
Okay. You guys don't find any keys here.
Dormia, please take the potions to Blaylock.
Scoop them up, bring them over. Black.
More.
Recognize any of these?
I can add them to the to-do list of things to do later.
Hand them over.
So the 3 amber liquid potions, and now what are these ones?
One is a orange flickering smoky potion.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds really familiar.
And the other
And
one's
the other one is a clear oil with a fingernail in it.
Gross. Okay, so fingernail potion. Gross. And okay, and I'll get the whatever that first one was. Okay, I'll add it to the collection.
okay.
Well, I don't see any keys, but you will all be happy to know that I believe that this is the armor we're looking for.
What would they need this kind of armor for up top?
I do not know. It certainly looks like it doesn't go around a construct, but it does go around something very large and organic. Look at its craftsmanship. This is
Job was
This
just
is
to
very
find
well
it and
done.
bring it back for our freedom.
Then we should bring it back.
Well, Zormir, are you going to drag it?
If you wanted to never make it back.
Well, but you like shiny things, so I figured that's something you wanted.
I like little shiny things I can stuff in my pockets without anybody noticing.
Is the sled easy to move? Is it like on wheels or is it on like rails?
It's on a sled, so with some effort, a couple of you can work together and pull the ropes and move it.
Well, do we want to take this with us then, I take it?
What we came down here for.
True.
Laylock, would you like to spend some time and find out what some of these things are that we found?
Mm.
You know, before we go back up there and they try to take it from us?
Better now than later. Yes. Let's do that.
I go up to the table with dwarf skeleton and start putting the ring and
Yep.
the breastplate.
I'll put
Okay.
down the potions there.
All right. For time's sake, the breastplate is an adamantine breastplate. The ring is a ring of animal influence. The 3 amber potions are potions of watchful rest.
Ring of animal what?
Influence.
Oh, well, I don't need that.
And 3 is the potions
Watchful
of
rest.
watchful rest.
Yep. The orange liquid that flickers and smokes is a potion of fire breath.
Oh,
That's why it was familiar. We've had that before.
have?
Yeah.
And the transparent liquid with the fingernail is a potion of fire giant strength.
Sounds cool.
I'll regale that to the party.
Okay.
Well, now that we have that sorted out,
The fire giant strength will set your strength to 25 for 1 hour.
I could use that.
That adamantine breastplate might be something that would be useful for me, since I don't believe any of you wear breastplates of this size.
As you
I
look at
do.
Blaylock's breastplate.
and I'll just point at it.
I don't see a breastplate on you.
That is a breastplate. It's quite a mighty fine breastplate.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it with your nose so big.
Well,
Well, out of all the things that we found down here, what do you think would get him out of his contract? Me personally, I think the helmet. Maybe the ring.
I'm a master of animal handling, so I have no use for that ring.
these dwarves were quite fond of animals in general. I have a scroll of animal messenger. I have a scroll of animal friendship. And now we have a ring of animal influence. Very curious about these dwarves. Quite the affinity for animals. What is it that you need to fulfill your contract, Arlo?
Didn't specify. He just wanted me to happen to take something, quote unquote, without your knowledge.
Oh,
He didn't say anything.
now I'll take the ring of
specific.
animal influence, and I'll be like, "Whoops," and then I'll drop it on the ground in front of his feet.
Okay, you hear the ring ding, ding, ding across the floor.
I'll pick it up. Thank you. I'm humbled by this. This means a lot to me, and I appreciate it. Hopefully, this will work.
Well, I don't think it's as valuable as that talisman that he was eyeing.
He's not getting this, no matter what. It's not mine anyway. It's yours.
This? What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's yours. I mean, that's why he's not getting it. And I'll just sigh.
No, it's ours. We have Blaylock, you have it.
I sigh and I'm like, no, I haven't.
Actually, give it to him just to hold on to it.
And you don't
I
think
used-
that his boss would notice it?
My plans were not to take it up top. I was to give it back to you before then, because I do not want to be put in that position of having to tell him no, because I am not relinquishing this to him. This was just for while we were down here, and just in case, because I've used it once. It was just a measure of added security, so that way nobody gets dead.
Do you think your boss may like this book of an inventory of what's down here?
I don't see
Yeah,
how
I-
that would do him any good, since he doesn't
would-
have the rights.
Yes, you may be right. Knowledge is important, but if you have no means to utilize it, it is just a cause for envy.
Cause more
No,
rifts
I
than it
think
cures.
that I've known men like him before, especially from the castle. He would find a way to get down here, or send somebody down here to take stuff before.
He didn't
really
say how
think
much
he
I
wouldn't
needed
be-
to bring.
Honest enough not to, if he knew what was actually down here, not take it in for himself. Especially since he is having Arlo here find stuff without us noticing.
You probably are right. Probably once we come up top and he sees that nobody's down here, I'm sure he'll have some of his people down here. I'll take this and see what happens.
As long as this sates his lust for what is down here, I am happy to relinquish it. Shall we head back?
Yes, we
Can
shall.
Is the book still there? Like
No,
can we
Arlo
just
has
take
the book. Yep.
Have
Arlo
the
has
book.
the book.
Yep.
Okay. Do we still have the keys?
They're in the door.
They're in the door. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Shall we?
Shall we head back?
We shall.
All right. Who's pulling the cart?
I'll start.
I'll push.
All right. So you work together to push the cart. You find that it moves rather easily for what it is, but it is definitely heavy. There's a lot there, and you move it out. Anything else you guys want to do in Uthmelenon before you head back to the surface?
I'd like to take the 3 keys out of the door once we pass through it and stick it in the locks.
Okay. Once you pull out one key, the doors seal to the vault. You take the keys out, and no, they're not even remotely close to fitting in the book.
Think we should keep these keys?
I say lose them
Hmm.
on accident.
We can throw them in the bag of holding.
Ah. It's an excellent idea. And then we'll open up the bag of holding and I'll give him the Grayson to put him in there.
Okay. Drop them in there. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
You go down into this big gaping chasm inside the bag of holding.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. I think we
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
good.
went everywhere.
Okay.
We thoroughly explored this place.
So yeah, I don't have any open doors to my knowledge that we haven't been to.
All right.
Unless we want to fight some spiders.
Yes, a couple more things of experience. We're good.
Yeah.
You pass through Uthmelenon and take the elevator device back up to the main shaft, pulling the cart, and begin pulling it out of the tunnels, through the city streets. A lot of people watching you pull it. Your face is dirty, blood-stained from the crypts, surprised to even see you, as the words that you had went down there have rumored through the city. You continue pulling it. Where do you want to take it? To the museum?
Or before we go any further, I'm gonna take off the claw and give it back to Blaylock.
Okay.
This is yours. I don't want to be seen with it.
Thank you. I'll hand it over to Grayson to put in a bag.
Okay.
I thank you for trusting me.
It was well founded. Thank you for assisting us down there and your honesty.
That's what I kind of want to live by, or at least I try to.
At least one of us has some, as I look down at Zormir.
Why are you looking at me?
I wonder.
So where do you guys want to take this?
Soon back to the museum.
Museum seems like an apt place to bring this.
Okay.
This belongs in a museum.
You had to. As you're pulling it through the streets, you know, it's caused quite a commotion. People talking, pointing, yelling, and eventually, as you get close to the museum, Hamish steps outside, and a very pleasant look on his face as he watches you bring it up to the building. The way the steps are, there's no pulling it up to the steps or up the steps. You kind of pull it off to the side of the steps as Hamish comes down to greet. Let's see here. And he steps down. You found it. And he
No
looks.
small task.
He looks over. I can't thank you enough. I am.
You could start by
And I point at the
removing
necklace.
shackles. Yeah.
Oh, yes. While you were gone, I was able to negotiate with the city for all of your releases, except for Zormir.
What?
That's
What?
not.
But
That
I
was not the agreement.
to.
But I did get his sentence reduced to 1 year of mine work.
That was not the agreement.
That wasn't the agreement either.
I am doing what I can, and he hands you all a scroll signed and certified by the city. All with and one with the Zormir has your reduced sentence, and he looks down at you. Only the king himself could reduce Zormir's sentence any further.
Do we get a seeing with him?
I'm sure you could. I'm sorry, this was the best I could do. Was there anything else you found? I'll send get one of my people. Get the key to unlock these collars, please. We're going to need those. They don't need them any longer.
You can get my key too.
I was gonna say, does Zormir still have, since he's still under contract, does he get his off?
No. Was there anything else of interest down there? Please tell me. What kind of place is this?
Why would I tell you? You aren't taking my collar off.
I did what I could. I'm telling you, I only have so much pull in the city.
Well,
That would have been nice to have known before you sent us down.
I didn't know before I left.
You didn't know how much pull you had in the city.
I didn't know they were going to be so adamant about someone who dismembers someone of the city.
Well, that is a flat-out lie, and I think you're bait and switching us.
I would not do that. That is not my goal at all.
Has anybody else gone missing since we've been gone?
Actually, no.
I'll look at Zormir.
Convenient. You guys know it wasn't me. Don't give me that look.
I don't know, Zormir. Where were you?
Shut up, shut up.
But
Where were you the night of the 7th moon?
was there anything else?
There was a lot of dead dwarfs.
I don't have a mind to me to drag this thing back down there.
Oh, please, no. You've done so much.
And
We
clearly,
have-
it's not enough for you.
And then I'll slap down the book with an inventory of everything that's down there.
Oh, he takes it and looks. This is fascinating history. And he's turning it page by page, looking at. This brings so much knowledge. May I have this?
You may.
If you set me free.
I told you it's out of my control. You'd have to talk to the king. I can send a letter of recommendation, but that's all I can do.
We should sit down with this king.
We shouldn't give up any other goods until we have secured my freedom.
There.
What goods? We didn't find any other goods.
Yes, we've just given him the book. Unless there's something you're not telling us, Zoramir.
The book is exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I see.
Just this book?
Yes, that book.
I would be careful, though. They were very fond of their constructs.
Very fond.
So nothing else was found?
You sent us down for one thing. We found it.
Good. Well, that's good to hear then. I can definitely get that recommendation set for you. And
As the construct comes alive.
Yeah, I'm like, what is
And-
just happening?
in the distance,
Godzilla!
you hear
Godzilla! Godzilla!
as a massive white dragon flies in through the gates of Breckensfjord, laying waste to the city. Buildings being destroyed, crumbling down.
Wait, actually?
Yes. People running for their lives, screaming, fire burning
Sure.
everywhere.
Is there a pretty blonde lady riding on top of it?
There's not.
Okay.
There's!
All of a sudden,
Oh. What? What? No.
all of
you
a
gotta
sudden,
be kidding me.
No, I'm out. I'm like,
You guys.
right in front of you, the massive dragon lands, wings unfurled, and it lets out roar after roar. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
No,
No,
gotta be
initiative.
we've got 6 more minutes.
That's where we're going to stop for tonight.
he breathes white fire and you die.
This is Arlo and my time to shine.
Hey,
That's
now
right.
we know why it's called the Ice Flame Peaks now.
So, thank you all for joining us tonight. Tune in next week to see what happens. You can see the current situation that they are in here.
Tune in next week for the final episode of On the Edge of Dark.
Right?
It's a good looking dragon there.
I think I'm going to take him for a pet.
So, yes, next week, 7:00, for the next chapter of On the Edge of Darkness. Thank you again for stopping by. We always appreciate you coming by
Yes.
and checking us out. If you're watching on YouTube, check us out live sometime. We'd love to have you chat it up and give us your reactions while this kind of stuff happens. So take care, be safe, and we'll see you next week.